What's going on, YouTube? Ku here bringing you a brand new series on the channel. Been looking forward to this series for quite some time. I'm not alone today. I have a very special guest. A guest who is shrouded in mystery. That one and only creature known as the Sasquatch. We call him Gavisas.
Hey everybody and welcome! Hi YouTube, I'm kind of here behind him. I think this is the angle you're using. It could be wrong. I'm very
Pretty close.
confused about all this. But yeah, welcome to Minecraft. I think you all know kind of what this is anyway, but you know, it's what it is. It's good.
And for your
Um,
viewers who do not know who I am,
yes, this, for those of you who don't know, is Kuya, formerly known as Dragix. Ignore the SGA for a moment because well, that has yet to be completely explained, but it will be soon. It's something that may or may not have been teased multiple times by multiple of our videos as indications several times and things like
it's
that.
coming up. You'll
And
see.
yep, it's mostly a good thing. Anyway,
As for today,
behold,
we are
yes.
starting off at spawn. It's somewhere around back that direction-ish. We're around it somewhere.
Yeah, for those of you who are wondering, it's like right over here ish. On my video, at least. His, you'll
I
never know.
lost him.
Haha, I've already left it
There.
behind.
There he is.
I've already left. Alright.
And this
Um,
is Gavi Sauce's house. He built this house. Actually, he built this house to start off when we started. All
yep.
this is done on survival. Then he
Mm-hmm.
upgraded to this masterpiece.
Wait, yeah, for maximum viewing effect, you kind of have to come back over this way and right about here. Alright.
I'm coming.
That. Except for the little storage shed isn't kind of in the way, but, you know.
Oh, you can climb up on one of these
Eh,
cacti if you want.
well, you can
Hey,
do that,
there's an
but as you can
arrow.
see,
I want that.
it's big, it's bombastic,
It's
it's
beautiful.
beautiful. Um, anyway,
He built
um,
this for one primary purpose, and that is when we
mm-hmm,
do have people come on, they have a place to start. That way they don't just kind of spawn in at nighttime and, die.
die. Yeah, it's not a
So,
good thing.
why don't you give us a
Um,
tour?
all right. Well, first of all, welcome to the ground floor. As you can see, we have made the walls and the foundation out of a very sturdy brick. The ground floor here is a 16 by 16 area, and the floor is a fine checkered pattern, alternating from light to darker to darkest, of the four different kind of woods which are available in the Wii U version of Minecraft. As you can also see, here are our chandeliers to kind of help light this up because we were having some spawn issues down here. Torches for days. And the central, I think I mentioned this before already, but if I haven't, I'm going to mention it again. The central pillar here is sort of indicative of the name of the house, which is the House of Four Trees. I wonder, yeah, anyway. If you come up here, you will enter into the spruce level of the building, which is the darkest. You can go through these doors, and it's basically just kind of like a little observation deck. Shows you all the way. You can see a village out there on the western bank or the western side. There's also another desert village. You can kind of see some buildings from over those trees there, towards the eastern side, slightly southeast, past the river. That's also kind of the direction where someone has already built, but I'm not really sure if they wanted their name mentioned in this video, so I won't. Um, Anyway, we go back inside here. Like I said, this is kind of
Moving on.
sparsely decorated. This is actually like the least. I mean, I do kind of like this darker strip I did along the top here and everything. And I'm gonna do my Better Homes and Gardens impression. But yeah, if you go up here, you enter into the jungle level. Also, note these pillars here on the sides. These pillars actually stretch from the ground floor all the way up past the ceiling of the top floor. They're kind of like just support beams and things like that to keep everything up, and because they're jungle, they match in very well with this level. Oh, and I just fell in a
What
hole.
are
Okay,
these side rooms?
these side rooms are very sparse and are actually probably in need of a little bit of rework. We just did a test on that, and actually when you sleep in these beds, you either end up outside or on the floor below you. So in the interest of that not happening to any future guests, we'll be fixing that shortly. But for the moment, but for this kind of like the what you can expect, if we should decide to let you onto the server. If you want to stay here, there's a bed, there's a double chest, there is a workbench and a furnace, and some nice night lights to make sure you don't get scared by mobs. Um,
Very
and anyone
nice.
who and anyone who's kind of taking up residence, you can certainly add your name onto the little signposts. I'm probably just gonna move these over like one or two. I'll probably move these over like 2 levels, just to create a little bit more room, and maybe put like another double chest or something in there, so people can have room for their stuff. Anyway, up to the next floor. You'll notice that this pillar extends throughout, and it's very nice. This
Hmm.
is my second favorite level. It's very nice. This is your oak level. Each of the 4 corners has one of these mini observation decks, which was a pain in the butt to actually get right, to like view and be on, because there was some difficulties with the floor below and how I wanted it all to work together. And yeah,
But
let's not
in
talk
the end,
about
it
that.
does have a spectacular view.
I do. I do kind of wish that there was a different biome here other than, I mean, if you go, you can actually kind of see some of the low rolling hills way out there toward like the northeast of the plains biome. I wish that was actually extended all the way down here because I love the plains biome.
Yeah.
I actually have a small outpost way over there on the northwest in another plains biome, which I use to try and catch horses, but I've only ever gotten the one down there in the nice diamond armor that was so generously given to me for all the good things that I do on the server, which is absolutely nothing. But that's another story, except for I died the first
Yeah.
15 times. And that is not an
And
exaggeration. I
no,
died the first
it's
15
really
times
not.
just by myself. Yeah, uh-huh. Also
All
because,
in one day, pretty much.
yeah,
Well, one
all the
regular
first day.
day.
Hmm. And also, this chest is very important. It commemorates building in a taiga biome and about all the snow we had to remove from it during the build. Well, about a quarter of it is here in this chest. Um, so, yeah. Also, pay attention to the ceiling because this is also the floor of the floor above. And I could have done double stacked floors so that we could have had it completely encased, but I kind of like how one leads into the other like this.
That is very
So,
nice.
although
Very nice.
Although it would have made it a lot easier to do had we double stacked at least this one. And I'm sure Kuya here will definitely agree with me on that because he helped me do it.
No
Because
arguments here.
this was a royal pain in the butt to do. It
You
was
look at the size of this building. The whole building in general is a pain in the butt to do when you're doing a completely survival server. And
uh
all I did was just a little bit here and there on the top floor. Gavisas did all the rest of this by himself.
you'll also notice out here on the western side of the building, there is this large kind of cleared plain with a bunch of like bumps and hills and stuff. That was where I grew trees for about 8 days. Just lots and lots and lots of trees. As you can imagine, this floor required more trees than any other thing on this server, and I don't feel like that is at all an exaggeration to say
Not at all.
in any way, shape, or form. This was stupid hard to build because you had to first place all of the horizontal blocks, and then you had to place all the vertical blocks. But as you can see, the roof is also a mirror image of the floor down below. There's nothing else up there. Just sort of the pillar, and then these side pillars, like I said, they extend up there. And I like this because it's nice and broad, and you have a nice view wherever you look.
You really
Um,
do.
I'm sur- I just I am a little disappointed that I'm surrounded by desert. You can actually see a place over there where I strip mined before, or I've tried to strip mine before. We won't talk about how badly that ended,
It
but
most likely ended with lava.
that was day 2. I am probably personally responsible for more than like 5% of all of this server's diamonds being just lost to lava. Um, because we only have 864 by 864, and I
Yay.
found a bunch of diamonds and have died in lava with a lot of them in my possession. Yeah, so we have some ender chests here. And we have my furnaces up here, which my potatoes are done. I'm very glad about that. Ooh, I got some more levels. Or yeah, let me go and actually drop the full stack in here. I'll just keep these 21 on me. As you can see, I'm kind of geared out, and actually so is Kuya, wherever he went. There he is.
Come here.
And I'm gonna let him tell you why that is, and let's
We will
not.
explain that right after we hit the next place. If you would
I
like
was gonna
to,
say. Oh yeah. We're gonna head. I don't know where we're gonna head to, but
I was going to head to
uh,
one of your little guest rooms and go to sleep.
oh,
It's
well,
dangerous out there.
I was gonna say you do realize you're gonna get like dropped through the floor again, right?
Yeah. Oh well.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna sleep in my bed because I mean I was gonna like move them apart because I know that's not like really cool to do, sleep next to another guy. So, but yeah.
Well, this
Anyway,
is all part of the adventure. You get to stay here, and
true,
then you get
true.
in a night. Oh, guess what? I didn't die.
Wow, that's impressive. Um,
Uh-huh. I want my money back. I was guaranteed to fall through the window.
no, it
Great
was
wake
just a
up call.
possibility.
It's
Just a
such a good wake
possibility.
up call, though.
And do remember though, if you hit me, the dogs will kill you.
Yeah,
Um,
been there, done that. Bad times.
oh, oh, wait,
I
wait, wait. Before we go anyplace else, we have to introduce them to Holstein.
fine. I do not have
All
my
right,
horse with me, so
all right.
we're gonna have to walk to
You know
my
what?
house.
Oddly
Yeah.
enough, I do have Bane of Arthropods on this sword, so rip in pieces, Spider. Yeah, so Holstein is kind of like an accidental server mascot. We really need to like tie him down somewhere,
Yeah.
but well, actually, probably like
He
right there, because then otherwise he wouldn't really be Holstein.
he
But
has been here
Holstein,
since day one,
yep,
and he has
and
never left that spot.
we haven't had the heart to kill him or move him or anything else, and we're still not going to. We're actually probably going to end up naming him and not and like well. Tying him up to a post here or something, or probably like over here, so
Yeah.
that we can always
He
have
will.
Holstein with us.
I mean, he's just
Um,
become part of the family.
yeah,
He's the tastiest part of the family, but we're not going to eat him.
yeah, we have plenty of other things to eat, and I don't need the spider eye, so
Yep.
I don't really need this either. So,
Gavi
rip
takes
it, rip.
advantage of the villages. He's got two of them right beside him, and so he raises potatoes at their place.
Yep, and keeps my place nice and uncluttered, except for all the very uneven terrain. Where are we headed next to, by the way?
We're going to head over to my house.
Okay, then I'm gonna ride my horse because I like my horse. My horse is awesome.
I can't say that I blame you. I
In
should have rode
fact,
mine over, but
if
honestly, me running is probably faster than me riding my horse.
I have the best horse on the server, which is not saying much because there's currently only 2 owned horses on the server because we're having some spawn issues. Um,
And
which
like
is
I
why I
said,
built.
mine is slower than me running, so
Yeah, yeah. So, but that's kind of why I built the other outpost way over there. Um, and don't worry, there is actually a point to all this. We're not just showing off the server, although that I mean, we could just kind of split up in 2 videos, but we're probably just gonna just forge ahead and do it all.
yeah,
Anyway,
why not?
um,
I wanted you to see what Gavi's been working on.
oh, by the way, people watching my video and people watching Kuya's video might want to come over to my video specifically for this, because this right here on my screen, presented as I'm speaking, is a loading glitch, and the only way to fix it is for me to log out and log back in. But we're just gonna let that be, because at first first time I came across one, I thought it was like some massive hole in the world, and it was awesome, and I could get all the ores in it, and I was wrong. And that's how more of this server's diamonds were lost, never to be seen again.
And as
Um,
far as people looking at my screen, which I'm sure Gavi will pass this too, but you see that big massive thing floating in the sky, big looking
yeah,
tower? That is not my house.
they can see it now on mine. They can
Just so
see it
you know,
kind
that
of
is not my house.
building up,
In
a little bit at a time.
that
In
is
fact, we can't
actually
even
you
see
can't
it
even
up there. We just kind of see the
you
path
see the
up. Oh, there we
base.
go. We found it. Uh,
That is a mob spawner, so we could have
mhm.
some different things going on. Get some arrows and bones.
I have a bad question to ask you.
Okay.
Do you have a lead around here that I could borrow? I forgot to bring one.
Yes.
Okay, that'd be
Let
very
me run
helpful
inside and get it.
because although
I'm
I have
looking
the
down because I don't want no one to see the rest of this until we're ready.
right, yep,
Not there. There it is.
because I have the best and fastest horse on the server.
He
Yeah,
likes to leave. You can
he
literally walk
runs.
inside, walk outside, and that horse will be gone.
Yep, thank you.
And you can see my horse. I did not put diamond armor on my horse because, There's no point. He's slow and
Well,
boring.
I tell you what, you've helped me a lot with that diamond horse armor. One of these days, I will get on here and I will catch you a decent horse. How's that?
That'll work. So, backing up here, you can see my house.
Oh, I just charged in without asking permission. I'm so sorry.
Yep, well,
I'm already
trespassers shall be
inside.
shot. I'm putting a sign up.
I'm hiding. You'll never find me.
Here's my house. This is what I did. It actually didn't start off as my house. We will get to my original house to begin with. Sorry about all the
Yeah.
mooing. But here's
Oh yeah.
my mob spawner. You go up there, you stand, mobs fall, you collect stuff. You know how that goes. Then you
Mhm.
hit a button and you fall down this other side and you fall through the water so you don't die. One of the reasons I needed the mob spawner is I needed bones to make bone meal for an automatic wheat farm so I could start an automatic cow cooker. I enjoy my cow cooker. You bring
Yeah, I
wheat
bet
up
it's.
here, you feed the cows, little babies pop down, they fall in, and they're just small enough where they don't burn to death. But as soon as they grow up, they fall in the lava, you hit this, all of them fall, or get pushed into the lava, they cook, and you get cow leather and steaks. I enjoy steak.
So do I, but I don't have this fancy setup, so I just kind of make do with baked potatoes.
Well, I made this one a little wider than it's originally meant to be. None of my stuff is actually original. I just kind of design it and
Eh,
add to. I just widen this one, and thanks to the Wii U, I'm only allowed so many animal spawns. Go back. So it's
here, and
bigger than it
oddly
needs to be.
enough, I found this out that cows you can have more of than chickens, which is very odd
Very odd. So
because you
here are
can
my
only have.
dogs. I got Tori and little buddy.
And he actually has them named. I don't.
Here's my
Haven't.
fireplace that I don't ever catch on fire because I've had way too many bad incidences. Very bad.
It's a. It's very nice. I mean, if you brought it out a little bit, the stone out a little bit more, you could do that. But
Probably.
yep.
But upstairs is very barren. Nothing really up here. I don't ever come up here, but it's one of those things. Hey, why not? Got the nice little
Hello,
deck. I
horsey.
like my deck. Good view.
The,
Not as nice as Gavi's view, but hey, it's
well,
okay.
I paid the extra money to get the view. Oh, aren't you gonna take
Yeah.
him up to the third floor?
The ladders, I did.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna show him around up here.
But the main
There's
floor is
his
where
chimney,
everything
but
kind of starts.
happens.
But no, everything happens in the basement here.
True.
Left the door open. Oopsie. We'll start off over. Stop it.
That'd
Buttons.
be my fault.
Well, no, I left it open too.
Oh,
I had an automatic furnace right here, matching this. I'm a very symmetrical person. This is where I started off with all my stuff. Then I came down here and I built an automatic sorting room with an automatic furnace
which
going into it.
which may also be known as the most colossal waste of time on the server. Because
You have to be able to fill every spot in every chest for it to work, and I do not. I spent all my resources to build this, and now they don't. I don't have enough to fill them up. I'll show you a sneak peek back here. We'll move that. Just give you a sneak peek at the redstone behind it. I love redstone. I'm personally a redstone fanatic.
yep,
So
you'll also notice that there is none of this cool stuff at my house because I don't have the patience.
he doesn't have the patience, but he builds that monstrosity, and he has a
well,
he had I have to say he had another project going on in PE that takes more patience than anything I could ever do.
well, okay. I have the patience if I can do something that I can see will create consistent results or that will have consistent progress going all the time. With redstone, it's basically all trial and error. Over and
True.
over and over and over and over and over and over again. And every time I get something wrong, I get madder and madder and more angry and more upset. And it's like, I don't want to do this anymore. And so I give up and I just start building gigantic things or digging gigantic crazy holes, which will get lost forever when your save is corrupted.
Yeah, he had Big Hole 2015 going. He was going to build
Which
Big
was
Tower 2016, and
save corrupt.
Yeah, that was such a sad day, but we must
May it
move
rest in
on.
pieces.
So, we have come to my automatic wheat farm. This is actually designed by Etho. You stand on here, Gavisas still hasn't figured out the timing,
I
and
have
then you
not.
just plant, and you hold. All three dispensers down there have the bone meal in them. That is why I needed all the bones, and it's as simple as it gets. You just sit there and do that.
I will say though that I just benefited from your hard work.
You got
Would
some
you
of my
like this
wheat?
wheat? I do.
Sure. I'll throw it into my cows. And then coming over here, we
This
have
is.
what every house needs.
Oh, I'm
Spoilers.
sorry. I left it all extended. I'm so sorry.
It don't matter. They're going to see it anyway. You have the
Yep.
enchanting room.
In
In which
fact, this
case,
is the only enchanting room on the server at the moment, and the best.
you
Not
hit the
just by
lever.
default.
You hit the lever, the bottom shelves come up. You hit this lever, the top ones come down. That way you can have all three different levels of enchanting. And one of these days we will have 1.8.8 and we will be able to use lapis and books and all that stuff. So I put a chest up here to take care of everything in here.
And we may also be able to enchant fishing rods, which I have tried to do, and I don't think it's possible. Oddly enough.
One of these days.
Found that out on my world. I'm locked in. No, I'm not.
And
False alarm.
all this actually was not here to begin with. My house
Nope.
actually originated right down here. You hit this button.
I'll show you. Here we go. Brace yourselves. Oh, there we go. And we're
This is
safe.
where my house actually started. I had a clock here. My bed was here. I had all my chests over in this little area. I mean, I just loved it down here. I had everything. This is my uh, water. It never goes dry. Endless water
You mean
supply.
infinite water source?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
thing.
Natural lighting, natural mineral deposits and formations. Very rugged design here.
Yeah,
I think this was the original. Yeah, this was the original enchanting room.
it was. It got tore
May it
apart
live.
because I needed all my stuff back.
May it live on in our memories.
Then this was my original sugarcane farm, which I still have not built an automatic one for, but I will. I will. Here's my strip
It's
mine.
not bad. Again, natural lighting. No protection on this one. So.
No, this is a place we will never go.
Oh, I did not even notice that you had a strip mine here. This is like new information for me.
Oh yeah, that's
I don't
been
know
there
how I
since
missed
day
that
one.
one.
We are not going in there, but we are auto saving.
Oh, wow, already.
My Minecraft
There
world
we go.
is set to save every 30 minutes just to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
But you come over here just a little bit more. I am glassing in all this lava. There is a massive lava lake that just keeps going, and it will eventually all have glass on it as well. Why? Well, why not? I've got the time, so
And he has the inclination.
yes. But this is where my
Oh,
house
this is
originated, and then I
so
finally, when
sketchy.
both Gavi had his house, and the other person who shall not be named unless he decides he wants to be named,
Mm-hmm.
then we'll name him. If
Yes.
they got their houses built, and I'm like, okay, it's probably a good idea for me to actually build a house. I'm pretty happy with the way my house turned out.
I will say this though. I had started my house. I'd gotten to the second floor before he started building his actual house, and he still finished his house about 2 days before I finished mine.
But you see how big his is compared to mine. We need to sleep.
We do.
Why? Because we are not ready to die yet. Nope.
Yet. Oh,
Yet.
how key that operating phrase is.
Well, I say that because I guess it's time to tell everybody why we are,
Wait,
or
wait,
what
wait,
we're
wait, wait,
going to
wait, wait,
do.
wait. Not yet, not yet, not yet. No, no, no.
Not yet? Oh, okay.
Cause I figured we're gonna take the horses over there, and we can park them at the ranch. And while we park them at the ranch, we can show them that briefly.
Okay. Oh
Alright,
yeah,
so,
I forgot I've got doors out here.
yep.
Let's see here.
And so, I don't have a map on me right now. You're actually spawned in with one on Wii U version, which is very, very helpful. The
Very.
only trick is, I keep dying and losing my map.
And I just put
And so
mine
I don't
up
have one.
just in case I
Whoop, whoop, whoop,
die.
whoop, whoop. Also, that is the witch hut that we have been like avoiding like the plague. I don't actually know if there's one in there right
Yeah.
now. I'm not gonna find out. So kind of the best way to do this is we just kind of go a little bit south here. Oh, I'm not gonna get through that tree. That is for sure. I'll go over this way, and then we go down this way. And hello, Mr. Creeper. Let's not play with you right now.
Because that's what you want to
Um,
do. You want to run into a creeper.
yeah. All right. And then we can come this way. Wow, this is just not working out very well, is it?
I don't know
Now I
what your
know
problem is. I'm having fun. No problem.
I made mistakes. Wait, see,
No.
horse, horse. All right, come on, this way, horse. Good horse. We're going across the water.
Oh yeah, we've got leads. I forgot about
Yep,
those.
we certainly do. All right, give it back. And no, horse, don't go back in the water. Phew, man.
My horse is more obedient than his horse.
Well, mine's more spirited and goes faster.
Yeah, well, no arguments
And
there.
jumps a whole lot higher.
Mine cannot jump, nor can it run. It pretty much just sits here.
Pretty much. There actually is a more efficient way to get from where we were to where we're going. And this is not it. Wow, I just found a cave.
There we.
But
Yeah, where's the fun in
but
that? Hey, guess what I just found?
my original strip mine or something like that. No, no, that's not it. There's
I
a
don't know, but there is a crafting table
uh,
just out in
it's
the middle
probably
of
connected
nowhere.
with it. Did something blow up around here?
It's
Oh
untelling.
no, my original one's over here. Over here somewhere. Yeah, over that way. And something
Yeah,
did blow up there. But you can see the small bit of extreme hills we have. That's it. Okay.
sadly, there's not more. I love the extreme hills. It's one of my favorite biomes.
That's where I built on my server, but unfortunately, I did not. I found a cool mountain, but didn't really plan it out very well on yeah, exactly how that would work out in the long run. So it's I can get there, just really can't get back out to any place else on my map. So it's a little frustrating, but
Oh, I left
we
you.
live, we learn, we try again. I just put my horse in the corral, so I'll
Oh,
be back down there in a second.
which way is the corral
That's
from here? I've only actually been there once.
it is. I don't know where you are, but
I
it's like
was,
just south of the main mountain of the extreme hills. So if you can
yeah.
see the main mountain, you can find it. It's like north of wherever you are, I'm sure. I just want to show them the little ranch here. It may need a little bit of work.
I may
This is
let you
just to
do
mess
that
with
because
the.
I can't find it. I'm
Say
lost.
this is the this little strip here is just to mess with all the OCD people on the server. I'm not that one, so I get to mess with them. And it's nothing really all that special here. I just have a couple stacks of stuff, which may come in useful in just a second. And again, a couple beds here for people so they don't get completely messed up. And I'm going to leave my lead, or not my lead, but Kuya's lead in here. I just steal everything. That's what I do. And I remember thinking now I should have brought a pickaxe, but too late for that. Anyway,
I'm
where
completely
we're
lost.
going, you're completely lost. Do you have your map on you?
No.
Okay,
I
that's a
was in
challenge.
front of where we were going.
I do know where we're headed. Okay, so if you can go to the junction, what biome are you in right now?
I'm in the plains, right on the edge of the the jungle.
Okay, yeah, that's where you need to be. But
Yeah,
remember,
now I can't find.
it's farther north than we thought it was originally. Uh,
Oh, there it is. Found it.
so, yep, okay.
So,
We built the best, most magnificent descriptor of the place that we're going to, and I'm pretty sure most people can figure it out by this point where I'm headed to. There's Kuya right up there. and it is just mind-bogglingly beautiful, and you cannot see it on my screen. I'm sure you can on his, and now you can kind of see it on my screen. As you can see, it's just a couple of gigantic stone arrows pointing at some stairs.
There we go.
Ah,
I built my own
it's
corral.
it's. Oh, you brought a fence post with you?
No, I dug a hole.
Oh, oh, that works too.
Got to have the arrows
Anyway,
pointing
yep.
where we're going.
Uh, Yep, just absolutely professional signage right there. By the way, did you
Eventually,
fix the
no, no,
staircase?
no, don't jump
Okay.
down.
Yep.
Don't jump down. You will
Just
eventually be able to
thought
jump
I'd.
straight down the middle of this, but I made a boo-boo
Uh,
at the very bottom. It couldn't have
he
been a
found that
boo-boo at
out
the
the
very
hard way.
top. Yeah, it couldn't have been a boo-boo at the top. That would have made
Nope,
things too
nope.
easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
We were going to
All
wall
the
all this
way
in,
down here.
and you can already see where we're heading with
Yep.
that stone.
What's in here? Nothing. Okay, good. And I brought a little bit of stone along with me in case you need to build up at all. And
Let's
believe
see
it or
here.
not, we do actually have the end in this version, and it does work, and it's beautiful.
Leave this stuff. Don't
Um,
need it. Does everybody know what happens
and
in the end?
I do. We all
I
die.
do too.
Alright, I have my arrows. So basically, let's do a rundown of what we have.
Okay.
I have an Aqua Affinity 1 Projectile Protection 1 helmet. I spent 5 levels apiece on all of my armor, and as you can see, I got practically nothing for it. I also got Projectile Protection 1 on my chest plate, Protection 1 on my leggings, Protection 1 on my boots. I spent 25 levels on my bow. I would have ground out for 30, but I got bored and didn't want to do it anymore. Now, so I got Power 3, and then I have Bane of Arthropods 1 and Knockback 1 on my sword, which is probably not going to get used all that much. But yeah, go ahead.
Me, I spent 3 levels on each of mine, and honestly, he still ended up with better stuff. I got protection 1 on my diamond helmet. I got projectile protection 1 on my diamond chest plate. Blast protection 1 on my leggings. Blast protection 1 on my diamond boots. Then I spent 3 levels on my sword. I went ahead and made a diamond sword because I had leftover diamonds. Got smite 1. And then I spent 30 levels on my bow, hoping for that infinity, and I only ended up with punch 2 and power 4. Then I've got some arrows, and that's pretty much it.
So he overall just has better stuff than I do, and
Yeah, but
yeah.
you got protection 1 on all your stuff, so.
No, I don't actually. I just have it on 2 pieces. The other ones are projectile.
Oh,
So,
two's still better than 1, so.
all right.
Now, does anybody want to take a wild guess at what we're about to do?
Well, I know, so I can't really, wait,
Sure.
before we do it, in the comments down below, with the timestamp of when this is in the video, because I honestly have no idea,
I
mark
think
when
we're
you
around
created
33
your
minutes.
comment. And, well, you didn't have to tell them that, because then the people can cheat. Tell us what you think we're about to do, and we'll move on and do it. Anyway, we're going to do it anyway, but yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll have a better question of the day. But would you like to
Uh-huh.
count down until our jump?
Me?
Why, yes.
Okay. Would you like a standard countdown or something extra special?
Well, this is a very special episode, being it's the first one of something we are going to talk about while we fight the dragon. So let's do a special countdown.
Okay, let me think of a special way to do a countdown. 1, 2, 3, go.
Ah!
Oh!
I can't see. Oh, there we go.
I had a
Just,
glitch where it looked like I fell into lava, and I just picked up a wooden sword, and how did those
yeah.
get there?
Just so you know, we have been down here before.
Yeah, we won't
We
talk about those escapades either. It was
And
not
you
the
know
best
what's
of
missing?
times. What?
Everything. I don't know what it is. The end will not keep my stuff. I had a
You're...
ender chest down here. I had 2 double chests. I had a crafting table and a furnace. I had it looking
Wait, no,
really
no, no! Didn't we
swell.
move those up? No, we moved them up. We moved them up.
Did we move them up?
There should be up here,
I don't
but they're
see.
not.
Oh well, we don't need
Wow,
them.
that's not good though. Because
Oh well.
aren't we just like running through ender chests every time we come in here?
Yeah, but you know, after this, we will have all
The
the
ender
ender.
pearls we could ever want.
Yeah.
Although
So,
there's one problem with that.
what's that?
You need Eye of Ender to get an ender chest.
Oh yeah. And the nether on
And
here is death.
there's a
Just pure
reason we didn't go
death.
in there. There's a really good reason we didn't go in there.
I still have nightmares.
Actually, you know what? You know what? Before we get started here, let me just pop you a good one here. I want to get at least like one ender pearl in case I get knocked off the edge and try and do like a
That is
last
a
ditch
very
save.
smart idea. I hadn't even thought about something like that.
That my moment of my single moment of intelligence. Did you get
Now,
one? All
no.
right.
While we're doing this, I guess we could throw it out there that I've been playing Minecraft for less than a year now, not super long. But before that, I hadn't even... I'd heard of Minecraft, but I didn't care one bit about it. And
Mm.
Gavisas, on the other hand, has been playing for a whole lot less than that, but has been keeping up with it for a whole lot longer than I have. I got an ender pearl.
That's an understatement. I've been keeping up with Minecraft almost since it first launched, but I only was able to play it for the first time ever on the Pocket Edition in September. No, it had to have been November because I didn't get a decent enough device to run it on until November. So, yep, I've been playing a grand total of about 3.5 months now. I got this one.
So we are both
Bam!
pretty well... Whoa! Hello. Both new.
Yep, he's here and he's angry, and some of these will have cages on them. So we're gonna
Oh
have to be a
yeah.
little bit wary of that. That one has actually been taken out already because I built up there. I think with endstone. I think it's on the other side. Let me run over here real quick. Just to make sure it is this one.
While he's doing that,
Yeah.
I want you to
So I
see
made,
something. I
and
want you to notice something about this here dragon.
oh yeah, it's not a normal dragon. Oh,
It's not a normal dragon.
Ender dragon is Enderman is
Oh,
mad at
do
me.
you see that? Do you see that stuff coming from his mouth?
I
Yeah.
didn't. And my stream didn't, or not my stream, but my
Ow.
viewers didn't. Oh, there
Ow.
you can kind of see it. I do apologize for the video quality, guys. I do try to have better quality than this, but I'm a scrub. And that one. Okay, guess only one of these has a cage on it. That's a good thing. Anyway,
Ow.
the one that has been taken out already, I did that. I built up there and hit it with a sword, and thereby killed myself. But it was such a momentous occasion to finally get here that I felt it was worth at least taking out one. Yep, I'm really getting to be quite good at that. Whoa! What is he? What is this? Back away. Bad.
As you will notice, this dragon spits fire. Spits fire, and not only does he spit fire, he spits fireballs. Making things a little more complicated.
Didn't really
I
figure
believe
would
that
work.
starts with the 1.9 update, doesn't it not?
On the PC it does, yes.
And yet we don't
Which
even have
is
1.8, and we get it.
yeah.
Ooh, missed that one by a long shot.
I need to get up
Ow.
there a little bit.
He
I'm
got
about
me.
to do something stupid. Just letting you know.
Oh boy, I'm gonna get stuck fighting this thing alone. You can pretty
No,
well
you
mark
won't.
Gavy's words. When he says I'm about to do something stupid, it's usually not very long. Whoa.
Oh, I
Before
just
you
realized
see...
something. I can't even do that because I didn't bring a pickaxe. So nope, not gonna do that. I just have to try and find a way to shoot this thing. It's in the cage. It's not really effective.
I'm trying to get the one he's healing up. Wrong button. Healing up with, and I can't seem to... Little.
Kind of halfway build up here. We're gonna do it this way.
Come
Let's try
on
and get a
now.
better angle on it. Let's see. Oh, I think there's a hole in that cage right there. I think. I'm probably wrong.
Oh, it's been so long since I've used a bow on this game. There we go. Need to
Oh
be
no, there's
careful with my
two of them
arrows.
with cages, but that one is open.
We can handle the cages. That's not a problem. As long as there's not too awfully many for him to heal with. I can't...
Boom. Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? Oh, it's just so close. Right there.
Let's drop the
Nope,
wooden sword.
overshot. Just a little touch.
Alright.
Come on. Oh,
Now.
I'm so close. Just a second.
While this is going on, you think now's a good time to tell them?
Could be.
Ow! That fireball. This is the
Really
beginning
help him.
of a brand new series that we are going to start called. Would you like to tell them?
Lost in Minecraft.
This is going to be a dual survival game. We're going to set ourselves some goals, and we've got. We decide on 25 days or 30 days.
I think we decided on 25.
All right,
Or
25
maybe...
days. We're going to have 25 days to complete that goal. We've got 6 goals. I believe Gavisas has them written down for us because I don't remember things. Ow, I'm getting hurt.
Being attacked by Enderman.
I am?
You are, yes.
Oh. Where did he even come from?
Behind! Ow! That hurt. We really
I
do
was
kind of
not
need to
prepared
take
for
those
him. He's gonna kill me. Go away.
Do you have a bucket of water on you?
I do not.
Okay, well, then I'm gonna have to do this the really old-fashioned, very sketchy staircase style. Yeah. Don't watch.
I'm not.
Except for those of you who are watching, because then, yeah.
I'm
This is where
trying
the
to
real
entertain this
entertainment is,
dragon.
folks.
I'm entertaining a dragon, and it's not going well.
Keep trying. I'm trying to build up in a very unsafe manner.
In the great words of the T-Rex from Meet the Robinsons, he's over beside you. That was not the great words. In the great words of the dinosaur, the Tyrannosaurus Rex from Meet the Robinsons, I don't know how well this plan was thought through.
Not very well. I thought you were going to say I have a big head and little arms, but you know.
Well, that goes right along with it.
To each their own quotes.
He's down here beside me. I'm going to start trying to use my sword. Ow, ow, ow.
Is that not working out so
Oh, I've got 2 hearts.
well? No, that's not working out too well for you. Why don't you go back? Get his attention that way. Thank you for like doing this, because otherwise.
Actually, I'm doing pretty good. I'm attacking him.
Ago. Oh, good. That's a major bonus at this moment. His health isn't really going down at all because he keeps flying away to regen, but okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Why they gave
here.
us the 1.9 dragon in a game that doesn't even run 1.8 yet?
Did you happen to bring a pickaxe?
I did not, and I cannot find the dragon. He scares me.
All right. I know. Now then exactly what I must do. And
guess what?
He's after me.
Nope. Worse news.
He's after you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what's hitting me? What's hitting me?
Bad news.
Oh. Uh-huh. That's a really bad news. Because I'm breaking iron bars with my fist.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and grab a pickaxe, and I'm going to come join you again.
I was gonna say the pickaxe isn't really gonna do you much good. Oh! Oh! Okay, that's so the last one is down. But he is still very much alive. Oh, and he's shooting at me. And I have half a heart. Alright, right now would be a really good time for me to start getting down this staircase. Right now would be a really, really, really good time for me to start getting down this staircase as quickly, but as carefully as humanly possible.
Well, if you see my stuff along the way, I'd appreciate you grabbing it.
Where did you die? Oh, there you go. I see. I got it. Yep. I got it.
There's the witch hut. Run that way.
Let's say you should check and see if the witch is actually in there, and if not, just kind of run away or run past it. Well, actually,
Or I could run past it either way.
Okay, so all of his things are broken now. I'm trying to remember. Oh, okay, there's our little house. I'm going to go back down underneath, and I will have your stuff ready for you there.
All right, I
Does
am
this
at the
sound like
swamp
a...
and jungle.
All right. Uh-huh.
So, as you all can
Okay.
probably tell, defeating the Ender Dragon will not be on our list of things to do in our series.
Yes, especially since it's taken us this long just to get this far, and we're still clearly not prepared. Um,
But for the record, this is the 1.9 dragon, so it's kind of hard to be prepared for it.
True. I would agree with you. All right.
But that is not going to be one of our quests, at least for the first season.
Yeah,
So,
we are planning on doing multiple different ones, but for the moment.
at the moment, would you like to go ahead and tell them the 6 quests we have picked out?
Sure.
We can go over them
Nope.
again when we
Give me those.
get everything ready and started.
Okay, let me just find that little... I have all of it written down here. And, okay, so, first potential quest is collect one Wither Skull, which, considering how unbelievably dangerous the Nether is, I believe that is probably the most dangerous and powerfully just deadly thing that we could have reasonably done for ourselves as our first take, and both of us being kind of not Minecraft noobs. So,
With
collect
that
one
being
Wither Skull.
said, we
Uh-huh.
we've spent a lot of time in the Nether on this server, and we have killed easily, I would say 50, at least 50 wither skeletons,
I would agree with that. That's probably a fair estimation.
and have yet to come across one skull.
Yes. So they're just as hard to find as they always were. Only the Nether itself is about 1,000 times more deadly. By
Yes.
the way, if I try, I mean, well, let's just see if I can drop it, or if I fly across the room at you. All right. All right. First your Nether pearl, and then leggings and helmet and chest plate and boots. And did you have any food?
I had like 7 or 8 potatoes, I think.
Okay. And I'll give you about half these arrows. And nope, and your torches. I forgot about that. Okay, so
I'm really more or less worried about my bow. We're going to need that bow.
alright. There's your sword
Okay.
and your bow
Alrighty.
and arrows
Good, good, good.
and your torches and your food.
2 potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those just look like the best potatoes in all the world.
I know they're just delicious, aren't they?
I'm going to save those for later if you don't mind.
Oh, okay. Does that mean you want other potatoes?
Yeah, I would like some baked potatoes. Those sound like
Oh,
they'd hit the spot a little better at the moment.
fine. Picky, picky. Some people just can't. Beggars can't be choosers. Didn't your mother ever teach you that?
Nope.
Mine did.
All right,
Take it or leave it.
back to this thing.
Yeah. Wherever it went.
And on to challenge number 2 in our quest.
Challenge number 2 is a little bit more. It's probably a lot easier,
Oh, stink. Ow.
but also has the potential to take a long time. The challenge number 2 is build 25 iron golems.
Yeah, that could take some time.
So 25 times 9 is something around 4. Well, it's 425 iron ingots, which is a lot more iron than. Well, no, that's.
Oh,
No, so it's 4 times 25.
it's a lot of iron
It's
for a
that's
very
100.
small world.
So actually, no, that's 200. No, it's 2,500 iron. Nothing on a day like today, right? Yeah, I
No.
hit him. Finally.
Glad you did. I'm not having much luck at all. He needs to come down here and shoot some fire.
Have to lead your shots a little bit. Nope, not that much. Yes, okay, and boom. Did I get him? Did I get him? Did I get him? No.
Challenge number 3.
Don't get hit by fireballs. Challenge number 3 is
That's a good
name
one.
an Enderman.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Because there is only
You
one
have
way to
to.
get a name tag.
Yep. Ow. Okay, don't get hit by those. Those hurt.
A little bit. One way to get a name tag that includes us, Ow. Not sure what happened there. Finding a temple or possibly finding a stronghold. All kinds of different things that are not easy to find. A
Mm-hmm.
dungeon. Getting a name
Or
tag.
going to the Nether, unfortunately,
Yeah.
and going and finding a fortress. Well, nope, not fast enough.
Finding a. And after that, we still have to build an anvil to name it.
Yep.
Find an Enderman, which has proven to be a little difficult. It took us many days on here to find all the pearls we needed.
Mm-hmm. To find this place,
Then even longer just to.
I have an Enderman very angry with me.
Took us even longer to find
Nope.
all
I
the
have
pearls we
200
needed
very
to open up the portal. I mean, it is just a pain. So that is definitely a legit challenge for us. That was challenge number 3, I believe. What's challenge number 4?
Challenge number 4 is find the end,
Oh,
which
lovely.
is basically just as easy as the last one.
It took
Show you
us
where'd it go?
entirely
Giant
way
trap.
too long to find the end.
Entirely.
I'm down to 9 arrows.
I don't know how many I have. I don't think it's that many.
I'm going to wait till he comes back down to start shooting fire at us.
That's where they practice.
Ow, ow, that stuff hurts. Challenge number 5.
Collect 1 block of every ore in the game. Not 1 ore block, but 9 individual ingots or gems, whatever the case might be, resulting in, a completed block of so, and I'm out of arrows.
I'm out of arrows as well.
I have sword and I can kill him. I killed him.
Good job.
That was tough.
Such a beautiful sight. Auto-saving.
And we only lost 1 person in the doing of it.
And
rest in
with that,
pieces.
challenge number 6.
Challenge number 6 is collect 20 Ender Pearls. Dear Lord, why did we do so much with Enderman?
I don't know. It is going to be. I think that should be the name. I think we'll leave the egg there for the moment
Yeah.
until we get a special place built for it back in the real world.
Yeah. I'm not actually really sure how to get it off there. I'm glad somebody knows, because, well, actually,
Yeah.
You
My
have to do a
understanding.
piston and you have to do a piston and a torch and all kinds of weird stuff like that, and yeah,
Yes.
it's annoying, but
So,
worth it.
so I think season number 1 of Lost in Minecraft shall be named End of Ends, or we will come up with a title involving the end.
Yes, well, maybe. I mean, we could get the Wither Skull, we could get the Iron Golems, we could get the block of all the ores, or something like that. So,
True.
um,
Very true.
it's kind of a toss-up. How many levels did you get, by the way?
I'm up to level 63.
I'm 59. Okay.
But I had
Just have to
23
beat
levels
me
to
up.
start with, so
I had 3. So,
shall we jump back through?
I was gonna say let's kind of leave that as the end, and literally the end. And
That
as we jump back through, we'll kind of cut off the video.
sounds good to
So
me.
All right. So
Any
it,
final remarks?
Um, you can take my land, but you can't take my freedom. No, no, I can't do that. Um, I don't really have any final remarks here. Yes, actually, make sure to check out both of our channels because there's two different perspectives. We both kind of do some different stuff, which will actually be kind of how the series itself goes.
Oh yeah, we
We're
will
both
not
going to
be
be kind of
together the whole time. We will separate, go our different ways, just to collect different things.
quite frequently. In fact, that's probably actually going to be one of the main focuses of it. That more is accomplished through two people than through one. Um, and I may or may not spend part of my time that I'm supposed to be doing something else, building a house. But that's entirely speculation at this point.
These episodes should, as far as we know, be uploaded weekly on both of our channels. We will have description or a link to each other's page in the description
Mm-hmm.
on each video. They'll be uploaded most likely. What do you think? Every Sunday?
Uh,
Because
well,
the
I was gonna
plan
say
is
I'm
to
already up.
record on one Sunday, and then
Yeah.
we can record the next episode the next Sunday and upload the one that we recorded the previous. That gives us a week to edit because we both lead pretty busy schedules. Gavisas more so than I do, very busy. So that gives us plenty of time to edit and work our magic.
Mm-hmm. We also don't necessarily have an official start date nailed down for this yet, as this has gone almost an hour at this point. It'll be interesting to see how well this video turned out. Um,
Yes,
Hopefully, at least one of ours is watchable. So,
we're both
uh,
working with technology that,
is long past its life cycle.
yes. So it has caused many, many, many complications in the process of doing this, but at the same time, we are doing our best to get it out to you because, well, we're excited about doing it, and I hope you're excited about watching it.
Yes. So, in the meantime, hopefully this is a nice teaser for you, a nice way to sort of introduce the idea. And if you are interested, of course, go not only check out, but subscribe to both of us. Um,
And I've just thought of a question of the day.
oh dear.
What
But
challenges would you like to see put into the Lost in Minecraft?
oh, that's actually really good. Uh, I was afraid. I was afraid for a second, but
Leave that
that's
in the
actually
comments below on mine and Gabby Sauce's, and who knows? Your question or your answer, your challenge could be our next challenge for Lost in Minecraft.
yeah. Anything that we don't end up doing will probably get carried over to the following season, unless there's something
Because
like really really good, and then we'll start bumping other like lame things off. But yeah.
they will be
So yeah.
completely randomized when we actually put them in, so if yours
Hmm.
does not get picked for the first one, then there is a very good possibility it'll be picked for the next one.
And I'm inside of you, but that's okay.
Yeah.
It's not the first time this episode.
Probably won't be the first time this series.
And well, probably won't be the last for sure. But yeah. Anyway, like I said, thank you all for watching. Do remember to go to both channels. Kuya over there is doing all kinds of fun stuff. I don't know what game you're doing right now, as far as a let's play.
Currently I'm doing Shovel Knight. It's a blind playthrough. And Gabby
Oh,
Sauce is doing a game I had never heard of, but am very interested in now.
yep. I'm doing an older game from 2003 called Beyond Good and Evil. It's really a cult following game. Still hashtag BG&E Mark II because we really want a sequel, but we'll probably never get it because Ubisoft hates us. But that's another story. Anyway, I think that can finish it off. Thank you very much for watching. Am I right on this?
I think so.
All
So
right.
the way I end up with every episode I do is have fun, be good. We'll see y'all next time.
Goodbye.